Yo, what's up, peeps? So, today I'm gonna bring you all a video named Never Didn't Have It. And by the time you guys get done watching this video, you guys are gonna completely understand why I said never didn't have it. Yeah, never didn't have it. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for you all now, and hopefully you all get as much enjoyment out of it as I did. And if you guys, by any chance, think you can tell me what happened in the video, leave a comment down below because I'm still trying to figure it out as well. Alright, I'm gonna get this video rolling. Little yellow box, join that room. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh. Hey, modern is popular again, folks. I can tell you all when Vaki was out or pre-ban, the lobbies were definitely not stacked. But I had chosen to play the defense grid there mainly because I did not want my spells to be countered anymore. It's a bit much, to say the least. Let's powder here. Opponent mulligan down to 6 cards earlier. Alright, so gotta keep this hand. 2 pieces of Tron, and a defense grid, and an Oath of Nissa. It's not too bad. This is hoping that we draw into another piece of Tron or expedition map, or even a forest. Hey, what's up, Sika? Thank you for coming by and showing your support, man. And I appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm pretty much here playing my Tron Walker's deck. I think if you type exclamation mark deck list. Yeah, there we go. That's the deck that I'm playing right now. And against you, I just, for some reason, you countered the right spells, and I got not really even mana flooded, because I did have threats coming out. It's just that you had answers. So very well played on your end. For us here, we're trying to get something established, and didn't work that time. Let's see if I have that video on here. Ah, there it is. If you want to see exactly how this deck is supposed to operate optimally, you can check that video out. It's just about, it's pretty much showing you how the deck goes off and everything. And it's pretty amazing to see it. Granted, you know, playing in a competitive format and going against a lot of other competitive players who are, you know, playing the ideally best decks in the format. It's kind of rough playing a deck that, you know, you came up with yourself and expecting it to, you know, just be awesome all the time. Alright, good shot. Okay, so it looks like my opponent here is actually playing Storm. Oh, shoot, never mind. Stormwing Entity, okay. Not what I was expecting. Yeah, I did mulligan a lot, but I'm only playing 16 lands in this deck. So for a Tron deck playing 16 lands, it's a bit risky. Like you see here, I have 3 copies of Serum Powders, in which enables me to mulligan just a little bit more. But it's either good or it's really bad. But it's good when it's good and bad when it's bad. Main thing though is it's always fun, regardless of whichever one it is. So that's a pretty cool card to have in the deck. At least I think so. Alright, let's see. We got a power plant mine. Let's get a tower. Alright, let's go ahead and play Serum Powder here. I think the opponent already knows I'm playing it though because I did exile some cards earlier on. So the goal is next turn to play either one of the cards. Most likely Karn Great Creator and go get Trinisphere off the sideboard. And then after getting Trinisphere, he should only be able to cast one spell per turn, which should make him target Karn to kill it. Then I follow up with Karn Liberated, exile a land, and should put him in a position to where he's trying to figure out what to do. Sprite Dragon is a problem though. The biggest problem with Sprite Dragon is since it saves the counters on it, it is a pain to deal with. Like it's almost more of a threat than the Storming Entity. I think the opponent's looking at my exile zone, trying to figure out what's going on here after seeing Silent the Tested. Alright, so ideally what I would draw into next turn would be Rugen the Spirit Dragon or another board wipe card. And neither one of those, so let's see. I think the best play is to just play that. I don't know, I guess I can cast Liberated here. Let's get rid of Stormwing. Now it's a tough choice. If I play Karn Great Creator, it's not completely impossible for it just to be dead next turn. But if I wait to play it until next turn, then I'll be in a better position. Let's see, if I wait till next turn to play it, I can play Karn Great Creator. I can play Ensnaring Bridge even. Yeah, I think here I just wait. Yeah, Bridge is... Oh, opponent conceded. Bridge would have been an excellent option as well, because I would have potentially been able to dump my entire hand. Yeah, opponent conceded the game. Oh, obviously we're doing something right there. Maybe they mulliganed down to a hand that was not quick enough against Strong. Let's see. Jace cutting Castaway is too slow. Picking Walkers out might as well go down on Building Season. Let's see. Silent Arbiter is great here. So is Golos. So is Walking Ballista. Trinisphere is amazing, but it's better off being on the sideboard. So Trinisphere and Snaring Bridge. I think Relic of Progenitus is not too bad because it helps with card draw just a little bit. Elixir for Mortality is also great, but better off on the sideboard once again. Grafdigger's Cage and Tormod's Crypt, I think, just are out here. Liquid Melancholy is not too bad. So the only creatures that I'm not going to put in is the Sundering Titan. Let's see. What just happened? Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can... it doesn't even matter. I just realized I conceded that game. Hmm. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I think my phone went off, and I was thinking about why it went off, and yeah, I guess I conceded the game. Okay. Hmm. All right. Knowing my opponent's playing blitz here. I think either way, I have two dead cards, but let's risk it. Wow. I watched it back and you just casually hit right click, concede, game, confirm, considered. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I think in my head, what I thought I was doing was I was passing the turn to my opponent. Wow. Okay. All right. I guess I did not sleep enough last night. Oh my gosh. Hey, my opponent was moving my hands for me. That's what I think that was. I think that's probably one of the easiest wins they've had against Strong when things were not going that well in their favor. Wow. Okay. All right. I don't think I'll ever be able to forget this moment. Okay, all this dust, not what I wanted to see there. Maybe I was trying to look at my sideboard or something. I don't know. I don't have an answer. Alright, 7 Sprang, that's not too bad. Wow, okay. Spell Pierce, I cannot say I was expecting that. Yo, I appreciate that decent. Hey, who knows? Maybe it was the fact that I was about to win a game after, the matches have been so difficult, I just couldn't allow it to happen. Manamorphals. The good thing here is opponent does not have any creatures on board, so they're not getting any prowess triggers yet, dealing damage to me or anything. Soul Sky Mage. That's not bad. And opponent's down to 5 cards in hand. Let's see what we draw into here. Expedition map. That's pretty amazing. Oh, I thought they were about to counter it again. I was about to say, what? But I guess since they are running blue, it's not completely crazy that they're running counter spells. Alright, so now that we're back in a decent position in this game, let's see. So next turn, Trinisphere. Is the best option. I'm hoping that I draw into a Chromatic Star or Sphere. That way I can get also Nissa down on the field. Or even just a Forest. That way I can get both down as well as cast the Trinisphere. And then next turn after that be able to cast Doubling Season and Nahiri. That's 7, 9 mana. Actually, even Cascading Cataracts. Alright, opponent cast a spell here. Okay, not the spell I wanted you to cast, but... Alright, so it's looking more like All Its Dust is going to be what I need to cast. The downside is they are playing Spell Pierces, but I should have the mana to be able to... Okay, but they don't... They do have a force that they can... Oh my gosh. Playing against splits is insane. Alright, well, easy choice now. All Its Dust is the only option. So let's see. They have not played Monastery Swift Spirit. They have one Lava Spike in the graveyard. Lava Spike being in the graveyard means that they can flash it back and deal 1 damage to me. 1 damage to me means that Soulscar Mage goes to 3, which means that I cannot use Walking Ballista to kill it. So I think my only option is to use Kind Liberated and exile a Soulscar Mage. Alright, so we're dead to 2 Lightning Bolts or Monastery Swift Spear. Alright, Sprite Dragon, nope, Manamorphose. Alright, so opponent's trying to search for a way to kill us here. If I live till next turn, what's gonna be the play is to use Kind Great Creator and go get Elixir of Mortality, gain 5 life, exile a card from their hand, go up on lands. Then be able to use Oath of Nissa and Doubling Season next turn. Or get Cascading Cataracts, be able to use Oath this turn. I don't know about Doubling Season. Not too sure on that yet. No. I think I have to use everything next turn, but I think I'll have 9 mana available. So 9 mana is able to pull the combo off without a hitch. So we'll see how that goes. A Braid, got rid of the Expedition. That opponent's not gonna know how that play right there actually saved them. Alright, so let's go up on life. Actually, let's see. If I decide not to go up on life, opponent can only cast 1 spell per turn, which means I'm guaranteed to have a second turn alive. If I go Elixir route, I'll be able to have 9 life. So I think they are about even, honestly. But I think I'm just gonna go the Trinisphere route. Or Elixir. Both cost the same amount of mana. I'll just go elixir. That's more guaranteed anyways, but I think first let's cast the sphere here and crack it to be able to cast the Oath of Nissa. All is dust, okay, that's pretty good. Cast the Oath. Exactly 3 mana left over here, so alright. So Karn Liberated is great, Wormcoil Engine's even better. We'll exile a card from their hand here. Alright, opponent. Alright, so this time it definitely says begin sideboarding and not concede. Alright, so in the words of From the Crypt, never didn't have it. Oh my gosh. Still can't believe I just casually conceded that game. Alright, let's ship it back. Alright, decent. What do we do here? Do we keep this hand or do we mulligan? I feel like we have too many dead cards in hand. Because that's 3 cards right there, but then these 4 cards are dead if I don't get Tron online. So I think having 4 dead cards is a pretty sure sign that you need to mulligan. So I'm gonna mulligan this. Alright, 2 pieces of Tron in hand. Okay. I think this is even a worse position. So since this is an even worse position, because at least this one doesn't have the relic in there to enable the extra card draw, so yeah, let's ship this one off as well. Alright, I think we're getting a little bit ambitious at this point in time. So this hand I think I just have to keep. And get rid of these 3 cards and keep the card. Okay. I did not take out the powder. See what I'm saying? Decent. So the powder is not as strong as the powder was in the version with 4. Which does give me a few less chances to hit it, unfortunately. Yeah, let's keep this hand. I think if I have 4 powders in... Oh. Okay, let's reconsider that. Yeah, all this dust and Ugin is what I want to get rid of. Actually, Ugin I want to get rid of for sure. I think the all this dust is better than Golos. Nice to know that we think alike there, decent. Alright, Serum Visions. I think for Blitz not to have a turn 1 creature on the battlefield makes a huge difference. Alright, see that? Look at that. If I win this match, I'm definitely putting it on YouTube and naming it Never Didn't Have It. God dang. I still can't believe I just conceded so casually, man. Well, against the odds, people. Against the odds. Monastery Swift Spear turn 2. 2 Monastery Swift Spears turn 2. So I won the last game. They are on the play here, so match is definitely in their favor. So right now, if they play a land, Karn, Great Creator's out. From what I've seen, the only burn spell they play is Lava Dart. That's so intentional, man. So the only burn spell they've played is Lava Dart, and because the only burn spell they've played is Lava Dart, I am gonna say that it's better to kill the creatures than to try and stop them from playing more spells. So in that case, it's gonna be better to use the All is Dust versus use Sphere. Hey man, decent. I'm definitely gonna rewatch me playing that game, maybe a few times, and try to understand what I was thinking about. Alright, so Ugin's on the bottom, so I cannot count on drawing into Ugin to play him on turn 4. Even if I crack the star, I should have cracked the star last turn, honestly, because since I have a forest in hand, the star really does not matter anymore. Opponent's scrying 2 cards. Scrying 2 cards mean that they're setting up for... Did they put the cards on bottom? Put 2 cards on the bottom of their library. Okay, opponent playing a Sprite Dragon here. Makes it an even easier choice. It has to be All is Dust. Like, field is just stacked with creatures at this point. Hopefully I don't draw into an Oath of Nissa here. Nice. No Oath. Downside, I could have also cycled this card away. So would I go ahead and Walking Ballista? That's fine. Alright. Alright, so I think we might be in the driver's seat now. At 13 life. I can go gain 5 life, which puts me at 18. Oh, they played Lightning Bolt for the first time. So I'm gonna be at 8 life. Okay, so let's do math here. I'm gonna be at 8 life. Drew into like everything that I needed to come out of this on the winning side. Could play Walking Ballista for 4, snipe his Sprite Dragon, have Walking Ballista up as a blocker still. Could go gain life, go up to 13, and then hope that my opponent doesn't get a ridiculous series of spells casted next turn, which is not crazy for them, since, you know, that's typically what their deck does anyways. But for sure, one thing I need to do is play a land. If I use Trinisphere, opponent has exactly 1 spell that can kill me. Lightning Bolt, bring Sprite Dragon to 3, deal 3 damage, and I'm dead. So Trinisphere is not a guaranteed way to survive here. Elixir of Mortality gets me to 13. Crazy series of draws still kill me. I think I just have to go Walking Ballista. Opponent could cast Mutagenic Growth though. If opponent casts Mutagenic Growth, Sprite Dragon is still alive, and I might be dead. Okay, no Mutagenic Growth, so... Okay, I got lucky on that end. I'm not really lucky. Hmm. No, I think the odds are against them. If they put a creature out, I could snipe it one time. And force them to use the spell. Braid. Okay, a braid. I'm okay with that. Soul Scar Mage. Alright, Soul Scar Mage does not put me at dead, but let's go see what Planeswalkers are drawn into. Another Karn Great Creator. Alright, so I think the game is sending me a sign here that I need to play Karn Great Creator, but realistically thinking about it, if I play Wormcoil Engine, he cannot attack me because I'd gain life. And go to 14. He has only one card in hand. So I don't think the ridiculous series of draws is going to put me at dead anymore. Even if they do cast an Abrade though, I get 2 blockers. And Props damage doesn't get through. Alright, I think I didn't concede this last game, so... Alright, that's a win. Alright. Alright. So... I think this is the second time I've recorded this video and I started talking at the end with the microphone off. So I think I'm just gonna upload it this time. But yeah, I think what happened in that video is I was interested in what the chat was saying. And because of that, I guess my hands just started doing what they're supposed to do. In a way, which is what, past the turn, but end up clicking on the wrong thing. Normally I don't click to pass the turn or yield through the turn. Usually I just take my hand off the mouse and use the keys on my keyboard. By that time I was trying to do it with the mouse, and yeah, I messed that up. Hey, but like you guys see right there, I never didn't have it. I think the meme is never did not have it or something crazy. I don't know. I've never seen the show that it's from, but eventually I'm sure I'll watch it so I get it 1000%. But anyways, I just want to upload that video and provide you guys with some good content. So, I'll catch y'all later. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning here. I'm just cooking some food and I figured, you know what? Let me go ahead and throw together this YouTube video. But until the next video, hope you keep enjoying Modern. If you would like to see anything change on this channel, if you would like to see any specific Planeswalkers or anything be played, let me know down in the comments and I will make that happen.